Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Dear future me, this is a recording of you from January 5th, 2025. As of right now, you have 3,700 subscribers. I don't know what life could be like for you right now, but I hope it's better than how things are for me in the past. I'm still a 25-year-old being, and my 26th birthday is exactly a week from now. I'm not sure if I'm where I should be in life right now. My little brother is getting married later this year while I'm still single, and my high school reunion should be in around 2 years. I want to believe that I'm doing okay, but there's this ongoing worry in my heart that I've been wasting my time. I sometimes wonder if I've put too much time into watching anime, reading manga or webtoons, and playing games. I can say that I've put 1,000 hours into some of the games I've played, but have I ever put 1,000 hours into any other part of my life that's really mattered? It's been a few years since my last relationship. Even though my heart doesn't hurt when I think about her anymore, I still wonder if she's doing well in life. A silent voice in my soul wonders if my life would be different if I hadn't given 3 years of my life to someone who never wanted me in her life. Speaking of, how's your relationship with our dad and stepmom, future me? It's still weird to me that our stepmom is barely even 7 years older than us, but she's much better than the last stepmom who loved being the reason why we either never received meals or feared them because she made us feel fat, despite being 6 feet tall at the time and barely 100 pounds as a teenager. Right now, I'm pushing myself to eat more food and gain more weight. Were you able to do that, future me? Coming back to content creation, I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. I don't know why I started on Twitch when YouTube was always my home at first, but I'm really glad I made my way over here. I couldn't stand the culture Twitter had, and I hated how it was starting to affect me despite how I resisted. Future me, do you still regret starting on Twitch first? I wonder what types of content you're making. I still love making music, writing, and trying my best to be open about the different topics in my head. More than anything, if I'm allowed to be a little ambitious here, I'd love to speak up about topics that other creators would feel nervous about bringing up, even if it affects me in the end. If you're watching this while in a sad mood, future me, then I have some advice for you that you'll understand better than anyone else in the world. From the moment you were born to the moment you die, the person who will have seen your empire rise and fall is you. Friends, relatives, and strangers unfortunately die all the time. You may outlive everyone you care about, or the opposite may happen and you'll die with all of them surrounding you. Either way, whether you're being brought into this world on a hospital bed or leaving it on one, there's always going to be you. Every version of you lives inside your heart. The little girl who used to fly off the swings back in elementary school, the awkward bean who was desperate for love by the time school ended, the sarcastic, pun-loving adult that tries her best despite her mental illness holding her back. Like the Avatar, you carry every version of yourself into an unknown future, even when that future ceases the moment your soul is cut from your body. That includes me too, future me. This may be a video from the past, but the me that's making this is still within you. I may not be the sweetest or the most encouraging, but I'm still here, right? I can't say that I love you. I've spent much too long hating myself. At the least, I can try to be your frenemy that criticizes you when you do something stupid, and defends you when someone else tries to say something about us. After all, nobody bullies me but me. Now, if you're watching this while in a happy mood, thank you. I don't know how you did it, but you made it. I know you can't see me smirking, but you know exactly what kind of face I'm making. Future me, did you fall in love? Does the sun seem brighter now that you're not alone? Are you getting the emotional support you've always dreamed of? Since I'm a pessimist, I've gotta ask, are you two fighting? If you are, just summon me the way like Kurumi Tokisaki summons her past selves and I'll fight for you. God, can you imagine that? You, just cruising through life with the ghost of your past. Oh wait, that's how it's always been. I just hope that I'd become a reminder of how things used to be, rather than of how things seem to always be. Before I go, I think I'll backtrack on something I said earlier. You know how I said I can't tell you that I love you? Well, on the off chance that you need to hear it, I'll say it 3 times, and only 3 times. Got it? Okay, here I go. I love you? No, that sounded really fake. Alrighty, round 2. I love ya. Nah, that sounded like I was trying too hard to sound cool. One more try. I love you. I want you to know that I truly love you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be me. And if I wasn't me, none of this would be true. Regardless of how things are right now, future me, I hope things are alright so that you can tell future me some good advice too.